What's up, guys? So today's Thursday. Last Friday, customer contacted me and said he had a new construction job he wanted me to do. It's the same one that I did one for him last month, or it might have been 2 months ago now, I don't remember. But I said last time I would never do another new construction job, but I came out Monday and checked it out and sent him the estimate, and he accepted it, so here we are. But the biggest issue, besides just being a pain to clean, is scheduling. I had issues with this last time, and I have got issues with this today, because I just got here. Landscape guys are here finishing the sod. The gutter guys are here doing the gutters. The gas company's here putting in the gas. And I mean, this is no way for me. Sorry guys, customer called me back. But so I mean, it's hard for me to do the driveway starting here all the way to the garage, down the side of the garage to a bottom garage, which is really weird. I've never seen a garage on top of a garage like that. That's kind of cool. And then it goes down, it continues down to the river. There's a river back there. It continues down to a boat dock, so it's a pretty large driveway. And then I'm doing the brick around the bottom of the house also. But I can't really do my job with all these people here like that. I tried last time because I was still in my yes phase, I guess, of being a new business and just say yes, 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 getting it done. But it took me, I would think I'd worked 16 or 17 hours on that property over 4 days. So roughly 4 hours a day. But that was because I could only do part of the driveway this day. And the first day I got there, I couldn't do none of the driveway, because there was a pile of dirt in the driveway to begin with. So I started on the brick. But just having to move your truck, move your equipment, walk around people, I know it's part of it, but sometimes you just gotta say no. So I got here this morning. I plan to be here today and tomorrow, give myself enough time, make sure everything gets done. The customer told me Monday that it should be ready for me by Thursday, but so I called him and told him I can't get started yet. I told him everybody's there and whatnot, and he understands. So that's all you gotta do. You just gotta tell people, make them understand. If they don't understand, then you might not need to be doing business with them in the first place. So guys, so today's Friday. I get out here, nobody's here except for the homeowner, so that's awesome. So we're getting started on the driveway. It's only gonna be so good. So I'm not using any chemicals on this. Just straight water, rinsing off. So this is, I can't hardly see it. This is covered in dirt. This is before me, and this is after me. So you see, we're cleaning a lot of it off, but there's still, you can still see stuff. So, but I'm using the white tip, and I'm not getting directly close to it. I'm getting probably 4 inches away at the most, and I'm moving constantly, not staying in one spot. You will tear new concrete up very easily. I've done it before. So just be careful. I've seen people use one restore and all kind of stuff on this, but I mean, this is a lot of concrete, and this guy's not going to want to pay for all that. So we're just going all the way down there, and then there's probably another 100 feet that goes down to a boathouse with a dock. So it's a lot of flat work, but I'm just going at it, kind of doing it in kind of like 4 sections, going down, going back and forth like this. seems to be easier. And then before I get started on actually doing the concrete, I blow as much of the dirt off these sides that I can. That way I'm not just pushing dirt down the driveway as I'm going. I try to blow off as much of the dirt and debris and rocks off into the grass before I actually start cleaning the concrete. It's already been leaf blown. There's a lot of trash up there. There's a lot of dirt up there, and then down there was a lot of dirt. So it's gonna be fun. It's not quite as bad as the last new construction we did, but we'll see. And then we got some bricks to clean with an NMD80. So I got my new pump in yesterday in the mail. So excited about that. I will be doing a video on that in the next week or two. Whenever I have time to get in the garage and start putting all that together and see how I'm gonna do it in my truck and all that. I'm still waiting on my unloaded block and some whip lines and some connectors and battery cables. But I got the motor and the pump and the unloader. So I got 3 main pieces already. Just all the little stuff that I'm waiting on. But I'll do a video on that build here soon, next week or two, and then we'll get it put in the truck. And then good old 4 gallon a minute will be taken out of the truck and be put in the garage as a backup machine and a secondary machine one day. So we'll see y'all later. All right, guys, so getting started here. Just at first I try to blow as much of the dirt and debris and stuff off of the concrete as I can. Just try to blow it off into the grass on the sides and whatnot. And it just makes it easier so that you're not pushing that around the whole time. Just try to get all the debris that's on top off if you can. And then I just go back and forth about 4 or 6 inches away with a white tip. And all you're doing is pretty much just removing as much of that clay staining as you can on top of there. And you can see from the GoPro footage here, it's just a light little film that you're removing. And then sometimes there's some rubber from the Bobcats or tractors, whatever they had on this concrete. And most of it comes up, but you know, it's not gonna be perfect. So all right, guys, so back on new construction project. So last week I did from the road, all of this, and then down to back behind my truck. So got a little bit more to finish, a lot more, and then I got bricks to do also. So I'll get some good footage of using NMD80. But here's the dirty. You can see clean, dirty. A lot of tire tracks down here. And we go all the way down there. And we got this sidewalk here. And back porch. A lot of red clay staining in spots. So about to get started here. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah. So should take quite a while, but these jobs I'm gonna do, but they also pay pretty good. So got a overcast day, so that is great. Last Friday when I was here, it was 100 degrees and sunny, and it was a struggle, but should have much better weather today. So about to get started here and see what all we can get done today. I plan to finish today, so I'm gonna get started on the concrete first, finish that, and then I will get started on the bricks. So we'll see y'all in a while. All right, guys. So I started spraying and I felt like I did not have any pressure. So I was messing around with the machine for a minute, trying to figure out what's going on. Changed the tips. It was making a horrible noise every time you let off and got on the gun. So I was hoping, I was like, oh, I hope this machine is not going out, because I'm not having good luck with these pumps for some reason. So stopped what I was doing, cut it off, and started troubleshooting. So every time I have issues, I start with my water coming in, make sure that's working correctly, and then I'll move to the water coming out and take off the whip line and downstream injector, everything, hook a hose straight to that, make sure it's not something going on with that. But I took off the water connection, and I had this little pile of leaf in my screen. So that's why you need to have a inline filter in between your tank and your water. Your tank and your machine. And I did when I first started, and it lasted about a week before it started leaking. I got another one. That one lasted probably a week or two before it started leaking, so I just took it off and never put one back on, and haven't had the issue for 4 months like that, but until today. So I will probably look into getting a good filter so I won't have an issue like this again, because I leave my cap off of my water, because if rainwater gets in there, you know, it's water. But I guess a leaf got in there. I do check that tank every now and then, make sure it's not full of trash or anything like that. But anyways, you live and you learn. So luckily this should be all our issue was. The pump was just starving of water, and I need to cut that back on. We won't get very far, but now we're about to try again. So. Alright guys, so here is another section. This was really dark section. I had a lot of rubber on it just from them turning around. And this one spot with I guess it's a bobcat that they was moving stuff around with. I don't really know, but most of it came up pretty good. It's kind of satisfying to watch. But I left this one, I think, in real speed at this section of footage. I didn't speed it up, that way you can just see. And then on this, I did go back over it going the other way, just to try to get as much of that black stuff up as I could. So because you can see it a lot more than you can the red dirt stain. But here's, I sped up the camera pretty good just so you can see there, going back over it, just trying to get as much of it as I can. I always try to blow as much stuff out of the cracks that I can also, just so when it rains and water fills up in those cracks, it doesn't start coming back onto the concrete, because I don't want the customer coming back in a week and be like, hey, I got, you know, dirt all over this concrete again. But here I'm just trying to finish up. I do kind of sections at a time, and then here's another section of footage on the sidewalk on the back. It was pretty covered, but you can see it coming up really nice. This concrete back here was way nicer because it did not have a lot of markings on it and stuff like the driveway did. And I just kind of go around to the edges, try not to blow underneath the dirt of the sod. And here I am putting the NMD80 on, and this stuff is stout, so you need to be wearing a some kind of mask with filters, and probably need to be wearing pants and stuff like that. But you know, don't judge me. I'm pressure washing Crocs. It's not safe. I don't recommend it, but that's what I do. So, and then here I am just going over it with the white tip. Don't get too close, and just go over it easy. Take your time. Try to go straight on with the bricks, not at an angle. and it cleans up pretty good, gets that red dirt off pretty good. And do this before you clean the concrete. And so I wound up doing this before I did this concrete here. So turns out pretty good. All right, guys. So all finished up here finally. So everything came out pretty good. I'll probably get some pine straw put down on that spot soon. And the one on the other side. If not, they might be coming back pretty soon, but that's a lot of concrete, and especially when you're doing it with a wand. But you can see the difference in the bricks on that gutter. But I feel like even though the surface clean is too much pressure for new concrete, and yeah, you change your tips or adjust your unload and whatnot, but I feel like I can almost go faster with a wand than I would with the surface cleaner with doing it this way. Now, if I was cleaning dirty concrete, yeah, surface cleaner is way faster. But just with the wand, you're just sitting there, you know, going back and forth real fast. And you can move pretty quick. Because I started basically right here today. I did all of this all the way down there. I even sprayed off the dock all around there and the back porch, and did all the bricks. And I got here 8:30, and it's exactly 1:30 on the dot. So 5 hours. And got all that done. And then the last Thursday, or last Friday, I started the road, came all the way to the garage, and then around and all the way to here. I stopped here because there was 2 DirecTV, or no, Dish Network trucks, vans here. So that's where I stopped at, and it's already getting late in the day. I knew I wasn't going to finish no way, so I was at a stopping point, so I just went ahead and stopped. But 2-day job. See, I spent probably 6.5 hours the first day, 5 hours a day, so 11.5 hours. And this is a $1,300 job, so I made more than $100 an hour on this job, so I'm happy with that. Bricks came out pretty good. On camera it looks good, but in person, up close, you can see some little spots here and there. But I mean, it is what it is. So when the bricks dry all the way, hopefully they'll look a little better. Instead of the concrete. So you can see that's what it should look like after it all dries. But luckily it's been overcast all day, so I'm not complaining with that. But anyways, so I'm about to give me a drink of Gatorade and relax for a second, walk around, take my pictures, and then start packing up my truck, get my hoses all wrapped up and everything, and then send all my pictures to the customer and get with them about payment. And then I'll be off to the house to start my 4-day weekend. So had 5 jobs this week in 4 days. Made real good money this week. And this will be the last week that the 4-gallon minute will be in service full time. So it will be taking off the truck probably in the morning. And then I will be getting started on my 6.8 gallon build. And I will show y'all a video of that after I'm done with it fully. And I'm also going to build a remote downstream ejector. So this is the chemical I was using, by the way. NMD 80, new masonry detergent. So I buy this from a place about an hour away from here. Only place I found it that carries it. Just comes in a gallon jugs, and it's made by Cunningham. But that's basically it. So last time I did new construction for this guy, I didn't charge for the chemicals. This time I did. So I used 1 gallon in this whole place, and I got 3 left. So I charged, I think, $350 for the, no, $300 for the house for cleaning the bricks on the house, and then I charged $75 for the chemical, because I was just gonna buy 3, but I went ahead and got 4 while I was there. Only used 1, so you know, customer paid for 2, basically more than what I needed. So it is what it is. So try to include your cost of stuff if you can, if it's a lot, you know. But on that, I used a whole lot of water, no SH at all. This was all water with wand and white tip, and then NMD80 on the bricks. Sometimes you don't need NMD80. I feel like there's a couple spots here that I didn't put it on, that I sprayed with a white tip, and it seemed to come off a little bit. But on those thick ones, like was there and on that other side, I highly recommend it. So it's only, you know, $25 a gallon. So $25 saves you a lot of trouble, and it's worth it. So, and you can, you know, make your customer pay for it. So anyways, guys, about to start wrapping up everything and get my pictures and get at it. So we'll see y'all later.